Hi, my Virgo and Virgo rising friends. Sandra from Foryourchi.com. Thanks so much for being here with me. This is your August 2022 leading into Virgo season. Happy birthday to you, August Virgos. Okay, let's see what we got here, Virgo. For the first couple of days of August, foundations and achievements. Yes, this is the 10 of Cups in traditional tarot. Happy life, happy family. Some of you may be moving. Some of you may have purchased property or selling property or something like that. Here we have, so this is from the Archangel Michael deck Oracle. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly, Virgo. So some of you have perhaps been stuffing some sort of emotion, maybe putting off your happiness for someone else's, your family member, your children, and now it's time to decide what truly makes you happy and what doesn't, Virgo, because you are coming into the 10 of Cups here, okay? So now, let me just say this. For those of you who are on my Patreon, there's a very, I almost said explicit, but that's not the right word. There's a very specific message for those of you that are partnered Virgos. You may want to partake in that. If you're not partnered, there may be someone coming who is not in your best interest. But I'm going to save that for the extended. Let's get right to your money. The Virgos want to know about the money. Rest and rejuvenate. You know what this means, Virgo. Don't make any rash decisions with your money. Virgos, typically don't do that anyway. But this card in particular means do not make a major purchase if you can help it. Now, if you can't help it, I totally understand. Things happen, right? But if something breaks and you can wait a little while to replace it, that's what I would do if I were you. Shield, and this is also, don't make any major moves with your money at this time. Okay? Shield yourself. Now, what really protect yourself, Virgo, every day, twice a day, and your money, and your accounts, okay? I'm really getting with this, you may want to take action. Number one, don't loan money out this month. You can loan money out some other time, not this month. Number two, this may be a case of, and I hate to say this, Virgo, but you can do steps to protect this, identity theft, okay? You may want to lock your credit reports. You can call the 3 credit bureaus and have your credit locked if you haven't already done that. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about or you're too skittish of doing that, you can sign up for LifeLock or one of those services for a couple of months. And then you can cancel it later if you want to. But with these 2 cards, it's definitely time to say no, Virgo, and protect your credit card numbers, your bank accounts, okay? Make sure you're aware of your wallet, where it is at all times, and your cards, making sure that you're putting your cards back where they belong, things like that, okay? I've never given that message out. That was very bizarre. Your 3rd house, your house of brother, sister, throat chakra. Well, they have been biting their tongue, Virgo, and it's time for them to speak out now. Some of them may have been having throat symptoms. This could be, their tonsils. It could also be esophagus, voice box issues. And for some of them, I'm getting perhaps thyroid. Make sure they're seeing a doctor. This is not medical advice. It's common sense. New beginnings and a fresh start. So once they're tired of biting their tongue here, they're going to turn the corner and start anew. And that's what needs to be done at this time. Now, your 4th house, house of home, where you currently live, for those of you that this is not talking about home, it could be talking about your father or your father figure, sacral chakra. The Virgo is heavily desiring something here. This could be a change where you live, Virgo. You may be wanting to move. You may be wanting to upgrade. You may be wanting to renovate your house somehow. You may be wanting to upgrade, get this, the people that you live with. Oh, I'm so funny. Yeah, because that's so easy to do, right, Sandra? I know what you're saying. I get it. That was a joke. Scorpio joke. Sorry about that. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Yeah, and I just put this Hermit card in the middle for you because Hermit is the Virgo card. I did not draw that out of the lineup. I intentionally set that there, but don't worry. I had already pulled your 7th house signs before I laid that Hermit card down. Okay, so the heavy desire is toxic. You need to rid yourself of the heavy desire and instead get back to gratitude for what you already have. The home you already have. The things that you already have in your home, okay? One second, because I'm getting another message here that something wants to come out. Sacral chakra. For some of you, this directly relates to your father or father figure. Remember, this could be a stepfather or someone or a father-in-law. This could be a toxic situation that you have with your dad or father-in-law, vice versa, and it's time to leave. Some of you may actually be living with a father figure and it's time to get out, and you know it. And they know it, and you just need to pull that plug. Okay, Virgo? Your 5th house, house of socialization and fun. Well, the Virgo is tired of going the same old places. They want something new. They want a new friend to hang out with. Well, I don't blame you. What is the advice card? Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. No Virgo guilt here, okay? Do not be sad for what you may think that you have lost here. Now, this could be a friend that you've been trying to reach out to too, or for those of you that are dating single Virgos, someone perhaps has not returned your call and you're starting to feel bad about maybe you've done something wrong. That is not the case, okay? It's them and it's not you, and I'm really serious about that, okay? So you're going to be thinking about going elsewhere, Virgo, to find new friends or to find an old friend that you haven't seen in quite some time to hang out with. For those of you single Virgos who are looking for someone, you are going to be putting yourself out there shortly for the world to see, and that could be a dating app, although I don't say that all the time. Your 6th house, work and health, harmony. Okay, harmony is warm and fuzzy feelings. For those of you who are working at your job, you are feeling extra harmonious about either the work you do or the people that you work with, or there could be someone new that's coming into your job who you will super dig and get along with and have a good time. There's a slight chance that you could meet someone romantically at work, although I would never advise that, and many readers would also say the same thing. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Okay, so although things are good here, don't let this distract you because the Virgo has a goal. Now, if this is not your work life, this could be a health goal that you have in mind. Maybe it's to alleviate a certain ailment, or maybe it's to lose some weight, Virgo. Okay, so keep going in here and whatever you had intended, because you will make your mark, they're saying. All right, now look at this. Like, I can't even make this up. Did you guys pull this last month? Somebody did. Was it the Virgo? The 5, the 6, and the 10 of Cups are all in your 7th house. Other signs who are around you in your primary relationship. Do you see that? Water signs, water signs, water signs on steroids. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces are around you in relationship, Virgo. I mean, I have harmony with my Virgos, and Virgos have harmony with the Scorpios and most water signs. So I would expect that you could have a water sign knocking on your door or re-knocking on your door, someone from the past coming in. That's a little heads up in the extended reading. If you want to follow me in the extended reading, description box is below. It is on Patreon. We're going to be going over your relationship house primary in depth, which also includes business relationships, or business partners, I should say. Also, the 8th house of I'm laughing because the message is just so relevant in the 8th. It's awesome. House of intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, if that pertains to you. The 9th house rules your career and your travel. The 10th house, your school and your travel. The 10th house is the career and your mother. The 11th house is your children or your best friend, for those of you that don't have children. In the 12th house, which is the future card, look forward in November. Many blessings to all my Virgos. I will see you in the extended if it calls to you. If not, see you next time. Until next time, V is for Virgo, don't forget.